Hi, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna use a new deck for me. I would like to do a couple readings with this deck for you guys and myself before I actually read the pamphlet, if that's okay. And just see what symbols, what pictures come up, what stories come up, what I think of, what you think of, where it takes you. We're all psychic, we're all intuitive, we all have different levels and qualities and gifts and skills and talents within those clair signs and whatnot, but you know, we all have antennas. Just how big are your antennas, where are they pointing, and how sensitive are they feeling today? Okay, I'm just here to maybe tune your dial a little bit, and then you're off on your own. You're off on your own. I have my own shit to do. Pardon my French. All right, so this is the Paulina Tarot, and I just got it. It's kind of whimsical and pretty, and I'm just gonna pull end of the month April, beginning of the month May 2016, general tarot, any sign, whatever specific situation in your life that these cards tend to take you to. Maybe they won't take you there at all, and you can just turn me off and move on to something else, or maybe this is exactly what you were looking at to get the little symbol that brings you the ding ding you needed today or like tomorrow, whenever. You know, if it finds its way to you, maybe it'll give you some clarity in something. But I always ask that it's just with the energy of love for everyone to benefit and be uplifted. All right, so what do we need to know? What's going on right now with whoever's here with me to see about the now of when you're here and the what's of going on in what's going on in our lives. If that makes sense at all. No, that's okay. All right, let's just, how am I going to do this? Maybe I'll do like an actual, should I do a real spread? Should I do a real spread? Let's do a real spread. All right, let me do a real spread. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, but I might have to talk fast. So I might not do, I don't know what I'll do. I'm going to pull a spread and we'll see what happens. I'll show you the cards, but I might just read it as a story. Should I do a spread? Yeah, I said that. Let's do it. Okay, let's go. Let's go for it. Nice, great, is good. Everyone involved. I'm keeping them face down for me so that personally I can get the whole story down for all of us before I start thinking of the energies that I'm seeing right now as they come up. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. Other times, I'm perfectly okay with them being upright. Just for right now, I'd like the story to be laid out and then we'll look at it. Sometimes I like to work with the story as it unfolds. Right now, I'm not feeling that, so I'm not gonna do it. Two more. Highest, greatest good of everybody. These cards are really pretty on the back. I like them. They're like golden. I'm not gonna look at the other side, but like it's like dark and then like this golden. It's like, I don't know. It's like a vignette filter on your camera's photo app. All right, at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. So you have this little clown guy. He's got this really big like clown hat on and this fishing pole with a heart. And he's like fishing for, he has like something, he didn't even go fishing. He just tied whatever he wanted at the end. He twirls it around. Sorry. He has little wings on his bat hat. Little wings on his thing. He's like all colorful. He's standing up on a hill. He's like rocking his little look. And all the other ones look kind of sad and drab. There's a little kid like yelling, throwing a hissy fit. Girl's like, what are you wearing? What is that color thing? You look crazy. Why are you on the hill? Why aren't you down with all of us? Why do you have a heart on the end of your pointy thing you're supposed to be pointing us with? It's like they're all have their sticks. And this guy's like, what are you doing with your sticks? They hurt. I'm going to put a heart on the end of mine and put a light in it, spin it, make it better. And then I'm going to get dressed up and go up. And you have the higher, it's the Seven of Wands. It's things against you. maybe spiritually, but you have the higher ground. So you've had adversity in something, or you're seeing, you were down in the crowd before, you were, I mean, like, I'm not even letting you in. I haven't even picked up the cards yet. So you see that little guy up at the top? It's like where the wild things are or something. Or no, it reminds me of those old, like, I cannot remember. They were children's books. And there was always a little spider hidden in them. Oh, I have no idea what the name. They look like this a little. It's like a little monster guy, and there was always like a little spider somewhere in the little storybook. Oh, I wish I knew the name of it. But look, they're all like kind of like here in the crowd, and they're all drab and sparring down there. And this guy had like a better idea than all of them, and he's like, I'm just gonna go up the hill and show off my stuff and not worry about you guys. You guys just fight down there below. And I'm going to hang out up here and wait for my arrival to send me my ladder, and I'm going to take my spaceship away from your drab asses. All right. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Okay, guys. King of Cups. This is the focus. All right. And the energy on top of the King of Cups is the Four of Coins. So I'm going to take this. The first thing I think of is love, not, even though this is coins, it could be coins. It could be holding on to something financially, holding too tight, afraid to let it go, or not having open enough arms to allow receiving in. It's like you have your coin purse too tight. You know, the spider. But it's on top of the King of Cups. So I look at that like the King of Cups holding on to emotion, or not letting emotion out, or having emotion that he's holding on to, and it's just like festering in him, which is weird for him because usually he rides the wave of emotion like this. You see how he has you have your left hand is receptive, right? And he has his left hand in the chalice or the bowl in his receptive feminine hand. And then he has this fire swirling. So this is coming out of his receptive hand, swirling into the air of energy. So him being able to receive love, receive empathy, receive understanding from others, to receive like a feminine energy, a male energy that is able to use his feminine receptive energy, okay? And then that tapping into goes into the air, swirls up around his chakra, around his head, his higher self, his guides. His heart is like triple beating here, so he's keeping what's under his skirt under wraps right now. His heart is beating and open. He has this flower of a lotus coming out of his crown, right? So he radiates this truth and this first thing I want to say is like royalty. And then this energy goes around him and circulates into his masculine hand, his penetrating hand, his moving forth hand. But that hand in this one, where you're a big spider, so she kind of has, she's sitting like this, so she's holding on, she's not letting anything in, right, because she's holding over this coin, and the coin is holding her heart. Her heart's not receptive at all. Her head's in a bonnet, so she's not receiving any spiritual whatever, because she's all blocked off. She looks cute, but she's got a wonky eye, so she's only showing half the truth of whatever she is. If you do like face reading stuff, like she's got her hair did all cute, but it's sort of outdated, and if you don't take your hair out of that kind of stuff and wash it once in a while, you do get bugs. So we're not in like, you know, 1700 right now. And then she has her heart covered with her receptive hand that should be receiving, and she's not. She's blocking her receptive heart. This could be he, this could be she. I'm going to go with it's like more of a King of Cups energy, since that's what's over this. So either something's blocking this from coming into the King of Cups from somebody else, or this is him blocking it coming into himself or going out to somebody else. Right? And then her hand or her arm, since she could be having multiple. It's like she has the ability to hold extra love, like not just normal coins or abundance, whatever this is for you. You know, this is cups, so I'm going with heart energy, but these are buttons. So maybe it's something you love, you create your project. All right, and look at how many arms and legs she has. She could get so much stuff done at once, and she's just sitting on her ass with all the legs, like not washing her hair, you know, and she could probably be making all this amazing, beautiful things, but she's just like holding on her stuff and not doing anything. That's not what a spider's supposed to be doing. Look at this quilt down here. She could be making like magic. You know, she could give herself a new hat like every minute with all those arms, crocheting the shit out of stuff. But like, so her arm that's receptive, or her two arms that are on these buttons that should be like making stuff, are just sitting there holding it. They're not having abundance come out because they're not letting any room go for her to move and pick up a piece of material and sew something around. She's just holding on her buttons. So you're holding on your emotions, you're holding on your secrets, you're holding on what you really want to do, your passions, your projects, your ideas. You're not moving on your ideas. What is this? You know, get up and wash your hair already. I didn't even look at these other cards yet. This is why I don't do these. I don't have enough room in my phone to do a whole reading like this. All right, let me just... All right, guys, I'm going to have to do a part 2, but let me show you what the rest of the spread is. All right, so underneath is the 7 of Cups. Which choice? It's like choices. You don't know which, all the flowers and fruits look the same, but secretly they all have a little secret stash. It's like they're all these flowers are actually fortune cookies. And they all have different fortunes in. Which is your fortune? Which is the best one? Do you want the Chinese restaurant that has the sexy fortune cookies? Or do you want the one that has the like dark ones? Or do you want the ones that has the ones with the genie in it and then secretly come out and you better make sure you have a good wish because you get what you wish for? You know, there's all these choices and you know what's going on. You're sort of in the dark. It's all gray except for all these like big bright flowers all talking in your face like, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. You know, so which one are you going to pick? So maybe that's why you're holding on to all this. You just don't know what to do. You're like, I don't know what to pick. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know who I am. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Well, the sun is your opportunity to take your opportunity. The sun doesn't stay out. It sets. So this is the light shining on you, King of Cups, or your situation. King of Wands, passion. All right. So so you're feeling something that you're holding on, but you're crowning, or what you want to rise with, is your passion. There's a lot of king energy here. The sun is beautiful, beautiful. All right, this is the 3 of Coins. Being watched, working together, being noticed for how good your work, letting your work speak for itself, being diligent, being an apprentice. I mean, that's not always, but I look at this like working together, like somebody having something to offer. Somebody has something else to offer. Somebody has something else to offer. You know, and seeing what they all are, comparing them together, looking at them all for what they are in front of each faces. This person can look at this person, this, because they can look back at them. If they make a weird look at each other, that one can see. It's all out in the open. They all have what they're playing, their cards are, and showing their stuff. This is your passion. This is riding with the one that makes you have this. You feel something, you're holding on to your feelings, but it's like it's time to ride your seahorse. Instability, he has a 4, he's riding his seahorse in a 4. Stability, the sun's out. All right, let's see what else we have, and I'll do a part 2. The wheel. This is you. This is your fates turning, seeing things in a different light. Your time's moving forward to something new you're stepping into. All right, the energy around you is the Ace of Cups. You better come back for part 2, guys. This is a brand new start offered in abundant love. The wheels are turning in your favor. You're afraid of letting shit go. Why are you afraid of that? 5 of Cups. You're ending with crying on spilled milk. You have a love offered to you and the sun shining, your king shining. I'll see you soon.